Game one, time in, 0-0.
So here we go. Tyler serves and we're underway.
Line out. Zero, zero. Point.
So Paris Todd rejoins us in the booth. And Paris, I was talking about how JW, how he came up through the ranks in pickleball and started to get noticed. He did it in singles, but as the years have gone on, he's not that much of a regular as it used to be.
Yeah, I think too, when players are first getting into pickleball, especially transitioning from tennis, it's a little bit easier to kind of come in and make a wave or make waves in singles versus doubles because, you know, you're still trying to figure out your doubles game and it's just a little more natural coming from tennis. But also, it's harder to find good partners when you're coming in and you're new because people are set and have their partners for, you know, 6 months to a year sometimes. So it's a good way to kind of make your way and make a name in the game.
Find out.
How about that from Tyler Loong? He keeps the play alive, and JW shanks it off his paddle.
Yeah, and sometimes too, like when you're playing in singles in these matches, you're getting pushed in the corners. It's not a bad idea to throw up a lob, and there's a little bit of sun on JW's side as well. So I think he kind of got a little glimpse of the sun, and it worked in Tyler's favor.
He is running Tyler ragged here in these first 5 points.
Yeah, and that's the thing about JW Johnson is whenever he comes up to the net, he has such fast hands. He can just whip the volley wherever he wants with such speed and precision.
Point. Three, zero. Point.
I think we're going to see Tyler also run around his backhand and try and hit forehands here. So let's see if that affects him in the corners and if JW can take advantage of the next ball.
After review, the rally stands, the ball was in. Loss of challenge, no free challenges remaining. 1 free challenge remains. We'll resume play at 5-0.
I think that was a good timeout there for Tyler. Either way, if that ball was going to be in or out, he just needs to kind of reset here and get this next one.
Point.
And just like Jack Sock, JW Johnson also repeating that same start. 6-0, just like that.
6-0. Find out.
I think regardless of these points here, I think Tyler has to get into the net and put a little bit of pressure on JW Johnson's ground strokes because JW Johnson is so good at the net. Tyler doesn't really want him coming in and dictating play.
Just like that.
Find out. Six, zero.
That's good from Tyler.
And I think what set up that play for Tyler was that slow roll to JW's backhand when he's up at the kitchen line, because when he's passing like that, he's making JW reach down for those balls, and then he's able to take advantage of the next shot.
0-6. Point. One, 6.
And JW into the net. Another point here for Tyler Loong. And Tyler, got to mention, still sort of recovering from a wrist injury. Paris, he was wearing that cast for a lot of 2025.
I think he fell off his bike, didn't he?
Yes.
That was the story there.
Yep.
He was with his family and fell off his bike. And did he break his wrist or was it a sprain? He broke it, right?
He was wearing that cast for a long time.
Well, the fact that he broke it and he was still playing is absolutely incredible. I think I'd be in the hospital indefinitely if I broke my wrist. I would not be out here on the court. So good for him. He's able to come out and still play with that injury.
Certainly a different breed of toughness.
Point.
I like that play from Tyler there. He was moving JW around on the baseline and getting him moving, but I think that volley that he put behind him there at the end, he should have gone in the open court. Just keep him moving.
Find out.
What paddle is Tyler playing with?
2-7.
And that looks like, I believe, a new Vulcan paddle he is sporting.
It's the new Vulcan, okay.
Yeah.
I like the colors on that. That's nice.
7-2.
Oh,
Great
like that.
hands. Great hands from Tyler there at the net. I wasn't expecting for JW to go directly at him, but Tyler was ready for that one. Looks like Tyler's kind of saying his wrist hurts. He's shaking out a little bit.
Yeah,
See if that plays a factor.
favoring it just a bit here. Takes a little bit of extra time now. Slow down. J.W. Johnson, the 19th seed.
2-7. Fight out.
And if I'm J.W. Johnson and I see my opponent kind of putting out their wrist and shaking it out and he's having some issues and he knows he's had some issues, I would put some more balls into that side and make him hit, put two hands on his backhand and try and create something off that side.
Point.
Finds a spot in the open court, and Paris, that is why I love your game. I mean, hey, you're out there to win, right? And if you see or sense an advantage that could be had, you got to exploit it.
Absolutely, especially in singles, you know, you have to move so much and the margins are so slim. The small things you can do to take advantage of the points and getting yourself ahead, and especially with strategy, I think if you can come out and kind of notice these things early on, it's going to benefit you throughout the longevity of these matches and these long tournaments.
Fight out.
Tyler Loong trying to play catch up here. Game number 1. Agika victorious earlier today. Jack Sock following that up with a victory of his own.
2-9.
JW just a force right now at the kitchen.
Yeah, if I'm Tyler Loong there, that's what I don't want is JW hitting high forehands coming in at the net. He's got to keep that ball low and try and dip it down at JW's feet if JW is coming to the net.
Point.
And that'll do it for JW here in game number 1. So sets the tone early. Paris will play tomorrow here in Vegas. And JW right now like a buzzsaw here. If you're Tyler Loong, can you do anything to try and change things up here and switch the momentum?
I think Tyler needs to continue to be aggressive and move forward, especially off JW's serve. I think he needs to take that serve kind of early and come in off of it. But when JW Johnson is hitting serves like that, it's also tough, right? Because if I'm Tyler, my first initial thought is stay back because my return is going to be maybe a little bit short. So really getting some depth on Tyler Loong's shot is going to be important.
Now the miss hit there from Loong. Loong is going to play with some sun in his eyes right now, Paris. That is not going to be to his benefit. And maybe having a bit of an effect right there.
The last one of the year coming up next week.
Now, well said. And Loong still having issues on his returns. Right now, looking for answers.
I don't know if there may be some bad bounces coming off from JW's serves. That's because he's kind of mishit a few of those now. Oh. Those are some incredible gets from Tyler there on the run there. Let's see if he can continue that. And I think if he can really be scrappy at the net as well and get back a few extra balls against J.W. Johnson, maybe he won't be expecting it.
So first point here for Tyler Loong in game 2. Can be so hard in singles to turn momentum when the player across from you is playing his best.
And especially as well, when you're down 5 points or 6 points in a game early on and you have no points on the board, once you get that one, you kind of gain a little bit of confidence and it helps you get moving for the next few.
Point.
I think what makes JW's game so impressive, just watch his feet. Doesn't cover a ton of ground, Paris, but just seems to position himself, just really making the most of every movement.
Yeah, the thing about JW Johnson's movement is he's very efficient. Him and Ben actually have a very similar movement at the kitchen line. Is they both have a very wide base when they're at the kitchen line, and they're taking such effortless movements, and but it's smaller steps as well. They're not overreaching or overstepping, but they're always getting their legs behind the ball on each shot so that they're almost there for every single shot. It's so hard to get anything past them. And whether that is in singles or doubles, it's the both. The movement is the same for both.
So no signs of letting up right now for JW Johnson. Just on an absolute tear. Lead swelling to 8-1. And he's just getting to every ball and striking it perfectly.
Yeah, it's so hard in Tyler's position right now. JW Johnson is just playing unbelievable. He's hitting the corners. He's hitting big serves. Tyler really just needs to get his return a little bit deeper. And I mean, there's nothing you can do when JW is hitting the ball like that.
So 10-1 match point now coming from JW Johnson.
Bye now. $110. Bye now. $10-1.
And there it is for JW Johnson. Return doesn't come back, and JW, we say he hasn't had a lot of reps, and men's singles sure fools us, though, watching him play right there. JW Johnson victorious, 11-2, 11-1 over Tyler Loong, the 19th seed over the 46th seed. Here at the Rate Vegas Cup, JW Johnson, pretty much flawless play here on championship court. Tremendous gets, great shot making as well, and just seamless movement here along the court. He hasn't played much singles this year, but certainly looks like he is operating in full stride, and he joins us right now courtside. JW, man, you look good. I mean, how does it feel out there? Because you looked absolutely flawless out there playing Tyler Loong.
Yeah, it feels really weird being out there. I don't really know how to move on singles court right now, so I'm getting lucky. So I'm just trying my best out here.
JW Johnson, congratulations. That was a very clean match. I just have one question to ask. You're in Vegas. We know you're a big dog. You're making a lot of money. Have you gambled at all? Do you plan to gamble?
Absolutely not. I would lose everything that I have, so definitely not going to be doing that anytime soon, but hopefully we'll do something fun. I don't know.
JW, you've been kept on your toes as of late. Playing with Dylan Frazier again, that's got to be cool. You guys coming back together, doing the great work that you're doing. You're going to play with him again in this event. Just tell us about that and the joy that comes with it.
Yeah, I think it's going to be really fun playing with him again since I haven't played with him in over a year. So really happy to play with him, a really good friend of mine. So we're going to see how we do this tournament. I
just asked Paris this question. I'm going to ask you as well. So many great moments here in 2025. What's been your favorite on the Carvana PPA Tour or in MLP? You can include that as well.
That's a good question. I don't know, probably the Grand Rapids MLP then. Really fun to win for the MLP, but other than that, there's been so many other good memories, so it's been a really good year.
Well, JW, pleasure watching you play. Great to have you back in men's singles. Best of luck the rest of the way. So JW Johnson, impressive here on championship court.